Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Tonight, Alex takes Tuna and baby Henry to the glowing flower street where the lights feel gentle, the crowd feels calm, and Tuna finally lets herself enjoy Tet without fear. And when they're about to leave, Alex quietly turns that happiness into something she can keep at home. If you love warm, slice-of-life moments and caring actions that speak louder than words, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. Alex picked Tuna up when the air turned cool enough to make the lantern lights feel softer. He didn't honk at the gate. He walked in, quiet and respectful, and waited until Tuna came out with Henry bundled against her chest. "Is he warm?" Alex asked in a low voice. Tuna nodded and shifted the blanket so Alex could see Henry's cheeks. "Warm, just a little curious." Alex adjusted the edge of Henry's tiny hat by a fingertip, then stepped back. "Then we go slow." Tuna locked the gate and followed Alex to the car. The roads were calm. People moved in small groups, some carrying flowers, some holding a child's hand. Their voices gentle, like they didn't want to waste the peace of the first days. Henry watched the window as they drove. Every time a red lantern passed, his fingers opened, then closed again, like he was trying to catch the light. Tuna whispered small words to him, not teaching, just sharing. Red, light, flower. Henry blinked, serious, then leaned his forehead into her scarf. Alex parked a short walk away from the busiest entrance so they wouldn't be trapped in noise when leaving. He carried the small bag while Tuna held Henry. As they walked toward the flower street, the first glow of lanterns appeared above the rooftops, warm and golden. Tuna slowed when she saw the entrance arch decorated with blossoms and ribbons. People were taking photos there, smiling, fixing collars, brushing hair out of faces. It was lively, but it wasn't chaotic. "Too many people?" Alex asked. Tuna shook her head. "Not too many, just bright." Alex angled his body slightly so he could guide them into a quieter lane. "Then we stay at the edges." They entered at an easy pace. The street was lined with sections of flowers arranged like small gardens. Yellow marigolds in neat rows, chrysanthemums in round, full pots, branches of pale blossoms tied with red string. The lights above made the petals look like they were glowing from inside. Henry's eyes widened. He turned his head slowly, tracking the colors. Tuna lifted the blanket a little higher, letting him see without letting cold air slip in. "He's awake," Tuna whispered. Alex glanced at Henry and nodded. "Let him look. He won't remember the details, but he'll remember the calm." Tuna stopped at a section of yellow flowers, not to buy anything, only to stand there and let the color fill her eyes. "This color feels happy," she said quietly. Alex looked at her face. "It suits you." Tuna's cheeks warmed. "I'm not a flower." Alex's mouth lifted, small and honest. "No, but you're brighter this year." Henry reached out toward the flowers, fingers stretching. Tuna gently caught his wrist. "Soft," she whispered to him. "We only look." They moved forward again. Alex didn't rush her. He stayed present, stepping slightly ahead when the path narrowed, then slowing so Tuna never felt separated. After a while, Tuna spoke again, voice low. "When I was younger, I walked past homes that looked ready for Tet. I always felt like they belonged to someone else." Alex didn't make it dramatic. He just nodded. "And now?" Tuna looked down at Henry's face, then up at the lanterns. "Now I feel like I can stand here without hiding." Alex's voice softened. "Good. Do you want a photo?" Alex asked. Tuna blinked. She wasn't used to asking for pictures, but she imagined Henry older, asking what his first Tet looked like, and she didn't want her answer to be only words. "Yes," she said. "One. Simple." Alex guided her to a spot where the lantern light fell warm and even. He asked a passerby politely, an older woman with kind eyes, to take the photo. The woman smiled and accepted the phone. Tuna adjusted Henry so his face was visible. Alex stepped beside her, close but not crowding. When the woman said ready, Alex placed his hand lightly at Tuna's upper back, a steady anchor. Tuna smiled naturally. The camera clicked once, then again. "Thank you," Alex said, and the woman waved and walked away. Tuna looked at the screen. She didn't look like someone posing. She looked like a mother holding her child in a warm place, with a man beside her who didn't need big words to show care. "It's, nice," Tuna whispered. Alex glanced at the photo for a brief moment, then looked at her instead. "Keep it," he said, "for Henry." They passed a small corner where paper lanterns hung low enough for Henry to notice. He lifted a hand, slow and unsure, and Tuna guided his fingers to touch the air beneath the light without pulling anything. The lantern swayed gently and Henry's mouth opened in a silent, "Oh." A man nearby smiled and offered a quiet New Year greeting. Tuna returned it softly and Alex nodded once. The exchange was brief, but it made Tuna feel included, not watched. As they walked, Alex kept his pace matched to hers. When someone brushed close, he shifted so his shoulder took the bump instead of Henry's blanket. Tuna noticed and said nothing, but her grip loosened a little, trust replacing tension. They continued walking deeper into the flower street where the crowd thinned. The lights felt calmer here, the sounds softer. Henry's eyelids began to droop, then opened again, as if he didn't want to miss anything. Tuna rocked him gently as she walked. "Sleep if you want," she murmured. Alex slowed his pace. "We can pause." They found a quiet edge near a display of pale blossoms. Tuna didn't sit down fully, only leaned slightly against a wooden rail, while Alex stood beside her, shielding her from a small draft that moved through the lanterns. Henry finally let out a soft sigh and relaxed. Tuna felt his weight settle into her arms, warm and trusting. Alex looked at Henry, then at Tuna. "You did well," he said. Tuna's voice was small. "I didn't do anything." "You came," Alex replied. "You let yourself enjoy it." They stayed like that for a short moment, watching the lights and the flowers. Then Alex straightened. "Let's walk the last section," he said. "Slow, no hurry." Tuna adjusted Henry's blanket one more time and followed, her heart steady, the night still bright around them, and the end of the flower street waiting ahead. They reached the end of the flower street where the crowd thinned and the lantern light softened into a quieter glow. Tuna could still see color everywhere, but it no longer felt overwhelming. It felt like the town was whispering. Henry's eyelids were heavy now. His fingers had stopped reaching for the lights and were resting against Tuna's scarf. Tuna adjusted the blanket edge under his chin and slowed her steps. Alex stayed close, guiding them along the edge where there was space. "Do you want to head back?" he asked. Tuna nodded. "Yes, he's falling asleep." They turned toward the exit at the same gentle pace. Tuna looked back once, just a quick glance at the lanterns and flowers. The night had given her a lightness she wasn't used to, and she wanted to keep it. Near the entrance, one small stall was still open, lit by a single warm bulb. The seller's hands moved quickly, tying string around simple bouquets. Nothing extravagant, just fresh green leaves and bright petals. Alex slowed and looked at Tuna. "Wait here. 1 minute." Tuna shifted Henry higher and nodded. Alex walked to the table, spoke quietly with the seller, and chose a modest bunch that looked clean and balanced. The seller wrapped it in plain paper and tied it neatly. Alex returned and held it out. "For you." Tuna's eyes widened a little. "You didn't have to." Alex's voice stayed calm. "You looked happy near the flowers. I want you to bring some of that home." Tuna smiled, shy and grateful at the same time. "Thank you." Alex glanced at the loose strands of hair near Tuna's cheek, the way she kept tucking them back. He turned again, said a few words, and came back with something small in his palm. A simple red hair clip, not flashy, just neat, clean, and bright enough to feel like Tet. Tuna blinked. A clip? For luck, Alex said, almost like it was obvious. Tuna laughed softly, careful not to wake Henry. You notice everything. Alex shrugged gently. You keep fixing your hair. Wind. Tuna accepted the clip with her free hand and held it against her palm. It was cool and smooth. I'll use it later, she whispered. Alex nodded. Later. They walked back to the car. As they passed the last display, a child tugged his father's sleeve and pointed at Henry. The father smiled and offered a quiet New Year greeting. Tuna returned it softly, surprised by how natural it felt to answer without shrinking. Alex nodded once, polite and calm. A breeze moved through the lantern strings, making a gentle clinking sound. Alex shifted his body so the draft hit him first. Tuna noticed, didn't comment, and simply held Henry closer, grateful for the quiet protection. All the same. Alex opened the door for Tuna first and made sure the bouquet wouldn't get crushed. Then he checked Henry's strap gently, moving with the same careful hands as earlier. The drive home was quiet. Henry slept deeply now, head resting against Tuna's scarf. Tuna kept one hand on his back, feeling the steady rise and fall, letting her own breathing match his. On the way, Alex slowed near a small drink stall with a steaming kettle. Warm tea? He asked. Tuna hesitated, then nodded. Quickly. Alex parked close, stepped out, and returned with a small cup for Tuna. The heat moved into her fingers immediately. She took a sip and felt her chest loosen. Better? Alex asked. Tuna nodded. Better. They didn't linger. Alex drove slowly, avoiding bumps, turning gently, as if Henry's sleep was fragile and valuable. When they arrived, the yard was quiet. Alex opened the gate and carried the bag inside while Tuna carried Henry. Tuna went straight to the bedroom and laid Henry down on the red wooden bed. She smoothed the blanket near his chin and waited until his breathing deepened. He sighed once and stayed asleep. Tuna closed the door until it was almost shut, leaving a small gap for air. Then she walked to the kitchen house with the bouquet. She found a simple jar, rinsed it, and filled it with fresh water. She trimmed the stems with a small knife, careful not to waste any, and placed the bouquet inside. The flowers looked bright even under the softer light, like they were holding a piece of the lantern street. Tuna set the jar on the counter where she would see it when she warmed water, when she washed dishes, when she made soup. A small beauty in the place where life happened. Alex stood by the doorway watching, hands in his pockets, expression calm. It looks good, he said. Tuna nodded. It makes the room feel cheerful. Alex's eyes softened. You deserve cheerful. Tuna didn't answer with big words. She just smiled. She remembered the hair clip and took it out of her pocket. Under the light, the red looked gentle, not loud. She clipped it near her ear for a second, just to see. It held neatly. It's, cute, Tuna said, embarrassed. Alex nodded. It suits you. Tuna removed it carefully and placed it on the bamboo table outside beside the jar of flowers, neat and visible, like a small keepsake she didn't want to lose. From the bedroom, everything stayed quiet. Henry was asleep. The house felt calm. Alex glanced toward the road. I should go. Tuna stepped closer and held his sleeve lightly. Thank you for tonight. Alex's voice stayed low. You smiled. That's enough, Tuna swallowed. Because you were there. Alex didn't answer with a speech. He only adjusted the scarf on her shoulders one last time, the same practical gesture he always used instead of words. Lock the gate, he said. I will, Tuna replied. Drive safely. I will, Alex said. After his car lights faded down the road, Tuna stood in the kitchen for a moment, listening to the quiet yard and Henry's faint breathing. She looked at the flowers, then at the small red clip resting neatly beside them. Tet didn't need to be loud to feel real. It could be a warm cup in her hands, a simple bouquet, a small piece of red luck, and the calm of being cared for without being asked to perform. Tuna whispered, barely audible, This is enough. and for the first time she believed it. On a cool Tet evening, Alex brings Tuna and Henry to the flower street, choosing quieter paths so Henry stays comfortable. Tuna lingers at the flower displays, feeling light and included, and they take a simple family photo under the lantern glow. As Henry grows sleepy, they slowly head out, and Alex buys Tuna a modest bouquet to bring that feeling home. He also chooses a simple red hair clip as a small New Year luck gift, making Tuna shy but genuinely touched. They stop briefly for warm tea, then return home quietly so Henry can sleep. Tuna places the flowers in a jar in the kitchen house and sets the red clip neatly on the bamboo table like a precious keepsake. Before leaving, Alex reminds her to lock the gate and drives away, while Tuna stands in the calm of her home, grateful that Tet can be gentle, simple, and enough.